Edwina, the dinosaur who didn't know she was extinct. Words and Pictures by Willems. Everyone in town knew Edwina. She was the dinosaur who played with the neighborhood kids. She was the dinosaur who did favors for anyone who asked. Edwina helped little old ladies cross the street. And she baked chocolate chip cookies for everyone. Everybody loved Edwina, except Reginald Von Hoobie-Doobie. Reginald knew just about everything about just about everything. He liked to give reports in class about all the things he knew. Today, he was going to talk about things that are extinct. Specifically, dinosaurs. But as soon as Reginald started, Beth McFeeder asked, "What about Edwina? She's a dinosaur." Then Tommy Britcher said, "Yeah, Edwina can't be extinct. She bakes chocolate chip cookies for us." And then Ms. Mink added, "Maybe Edwina is baking chocolate chip cookies right now." Before he knew it, everyone except Reginald was outside eating cookies. "No one listens to me with that dinosaur around," thought Reginald. "Well, tomorrow I'll prove to the whole town that dinosaurs really are extinct, and poof! Edwina will disappear." The next morning, Reginald handed out flyers that made excellent arguments about how extinct dinosaurs are. They also made excellent hats. When flyers didn't work, Reginald tried protesting. When protesting didn't work, he tried everything he could think of. But no one listened. Finally, Reginald broke down and cried. "Boo-hoo!" he sobbed. "Why won't anyone listen to me?" "I'll listen to you," said a voice from behind him. Reginald took Edwina to his classroom. Inside, Edwina listened as Reginald told her the truth about dinosaurs. He was persuasive. He was expressive. He was loud. He was very convincing. Edwina was shocked. When he was done, Reginald felt fantastic. No one had ever listened to him so well for so long. Everything Reginald had said made sense. There was no doubt about it in Edwina's mind. She knew she was extinct. She just didn't care. And by then, neither did Reginald Von Hoobie-Doobie. Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs, as retold by Willems. Once upon a time, there were 3 dinosaurs: Papa Dinosaur, Mama Dinosaur, and some other dinosaur who happened to be visiting from Norway. One day, for no particular reason, the 3 dinosaurs made up their beds, positioned their chairs just so, and cooked 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding at varying temperatures. "Oh boy," said Papa Dinosaur in his loud, booming voice. "It is finally time to leave and go to the, someplace else." Yes, continued Mama Dinosaur. I sure hope no innocent little succulent child happens by our unlocked home while we are, someplace else. Then the other dinosaur made a loud noise that sounded like a big evil laugh, but was probably just a polite Norwegian expression. The three dinosaurs went someplace else and were definitely not hiding in the woods waiting for an unsuspecting kid to come by. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, a poorly supervised little girl named Goldilocks came traipsing along. Just then, the forest boomed with what could have been a dinosaur yelling, "Gotcha!" But I'm pretty sure it was just the wind. The loud noise was immediately followed by another loud noise that sounded kind of like, "Be patient, Papa Dinosaur, the trap is not yet sprung." But that could have been a rock falling, or a squirrel. Either way, Goldilocks was not the type of little girl who listened to anyone or anything. For example, Goldilocks never listened to warnings about the dangers of barging into strange, enormous houses. So, as soon as Goldilocks came across a strange, enormous house, she barged right in. Inside, Goldilocks immediately smelled the 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding. "Mmm," said Goldilocks. "That chocolate pudding smells delicious. If only I could get all the way up to the top of that counter." Then Goldilocks noticed a very tall ladder that just happened to be there and certainly wasn't left on purpose. Goldilocks climbed up the ladder and found herself face to face with 3 gigantic bowls of chocolate pudding. The first bowl of chocolate pudding was too hot. But Goldilocks ate it all anyway because, hey, it's chocolate pudding, right? The second bowl of chocolate pudding was too cold. But who cares about temperature when you've got a big bowl of chocolate pudding? Not her. The third bowl of chocolate pudding was just right. But Goldilocks was on such a roll by now, she hardly noticed. Soon, Goldilocks was stuffed like one of those delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons, which, by the way, are totally not the favorite things in the whole world for hungry dinosaurs. Tired and groggy, Goldilocks noticed 3 chairs in the living room, so she climbed down the ladder and walked out of the kitchen. The first chair was too tall. The second chair was too tall. But the third chair was too tall. Goldilocks wasn't going to climb that high just to sit in some chair, so she hiked over to the bedroom. When she got there, Goldilocks noticed that the beds were also gigantically big. "What is going on around here?" groaned the exhausted girl. "The bears that live here must be nuts." Just then, the room filled with a loud, booming noise that was either a passing truck or a dinosaur gloating, "A few more minutes and she'll be asleep. Delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons are yummier when they're rested." Even a little girl who never listens to anyone or anything had to hear that. Goldilocks took a minute to stop and think, which was longer than she was used to stopping and thinking. "Hey," she told herself, "this isn't some bear's house. This is some dinosaur's house." Say what you like about Goldilocks, but she was no fool. As quickly as she could, she ran to the back door and got out of there. Just then, a loud plane flew by, which sounded pretty much like a trio of dinosaurs yelling, "No!" or "Charge!" or the Norwegian expression for "Chewy bonbon time!" Suddenly, and completely coincidentally, the 3 dinosaurs rushed through the front door. But they were too late. Goldilocks was gone, and all that was left in the house were 3 disappointed dinosaurs. And the moral is, if you ever find yourself in the wrong story, leave. And the moral for dinosaurs is, lock the back door. Thanks for reading with me. I Will Take a Nap by Mo Willems. I am tired and cranky. I will take a nap. I like to nap. I am happier when I am rested. I hope I have good dreams. Gerald! Huh? What? Where? When? How? Oh! What are you doing? I am trying to take a nap because I am tired and cranky. Plop. And a nap helps if you are cranky? Yes! A nap helps if you are cranky! I am sorry, Piggie. I am very cranky. Now I feel cranky too. Very cranky. Maybe I need a nap. Maybe you do need a nap. I will take a nap too. I like to nap with my special buddy. Ready to nap? Ready to nap. Sleep tight. Snore! Snore, snore, snore! Snore, 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 snore. Snore! Snurk, 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 snurk. Puff. Snore! Yawn. Wow, what a great nap. I feel rested. I do not feel cranky. How are you enjoying your nap, Gerald? I am not enjoying my nap, Piggie. I am not napping. But If you are not napping, how can I be floating? And why is my head a turnip? Good question. I'm a floating turnip head. She's a floating turnip head. She's a floating turnip head. She's a floating turnip head. I'm floating. Also, I have a turnip head. Yawn. Oh, hi, Gerald. Did you have a good nap? I sure did. Turnip head. The Pigeon Finds a Hot Dog. With special guest star, the duckling. Words and Pictures by Willems. Flap, flap, flap. Ooh, a hot dog. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Scooty, scoot, scoot. May I help you? Is that a hot dog? Not a hot dog. My hot dog. I have a question. I've never had a hot dog before. What do they taste like? Well, they are a taste sensation. Each morsel is a joy, a celebration in a bun. If you've never experienced the splendor of a hot dog, you should really... Wait a second. This hot dog is mine. I found it. Of course. Enjoy. Go ahead. Would you say that it tastes like chicken? Can you believe this guy? What? It just tastes like a hot dog, okay? Okay. So it doesn't taste like chicken then? Oh, for Pete's sake! Hey, I'm a curious bird. That's it! It's my hot dog, right? Mine. I'm a curious bird. What do they taste like? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right. This is unbelievable. Finders keepers is what I say. I can't take it anymore. What am I supposed to do? I think I've got an idea. You know, you're pretty smart for a duckling. Needs mustard. What's your sound, Hound the Hound? A Cat the Cat book by Willems. What's your sound, Hound the Hound? Woof, woof, woof. What's your sound, Chick the Chick? Peep. What's your sound, Cow the Cow? Moo. What's your sound, Bunny the Bunny? Sounds like somebody needs a hug. Thanks for reading with me. We Are in a Book by Mo Willems. Thank you. Huh? Piggie! Yes, Gerald? I think someone is looking at us. Hmm? Someone is looking at us. Who is looking at us? A monster? No, it is a reader. A reader is reading us. How is a reader reading us? The reader is reading these word bubbles. We are in a book. We are in a book? That is so cool! We are in a book. We are in a book. We are being read. We are being read. Oh, I have a good idea. I can make the reader say a word. You can make the reader say a word? I can. If the reader reads out loud. That is a good idea. That is a funny idea. Here I go. Ahem. Banana. Did you hear that? The reader said, banana! Oh, the reader said it again. Banana. So funny. Do you want to turn? Before the book ends? Ends? The book ends? Yes. All books end. When will the book end? I will look. Page 57.
page 57. It is page 46 now. Eek! Now it is page 47. This book is going too fast. I have more to give. More words, more jokes, more bananas. I just want to be read. I have a good idea. Whisper, whisper. That is a good idea. Hello. Will you please read us again? I hope this works. Me too. The Pigeon Wants a Puppy. Words and Pictures by Mo Willems. I really do. Things I want. Drive a bus. Eat a hot dog all by myself. Stay up late. Real estate. A big red truck. Turtleneck sweaters. A driver's license. A big red ball. Anything suede. Roller skates. French fries on demand. Candy. More candy. Various cheeses. Striped socks. Paper clips. A puppy. Oh, hello. How are you? I'm fine. Thanks for asking. By the way, do you know what I want? What I've wanted forever? At least since last Tuesday. A puppy! Puppy, puppy, puppy. Oh, don't worry. I'll take care of it. I promise I'll water it once a month. What? Everybody knows that puppies need plenty of sunshine and water. Oh, I get it. You don't want me to be happy, do you? You don't want me to take a piggyback ride on my puppy. Or play tennis with it. You just don't understand. I'm a puppy-loving pigeon. Aw. Puppies. I want a puppy. Right here, right now. Woof. What's that? Woof, woof. Is it possible? Have my dreams come true? Woof. Ah! It's huge. The teeth, the hair, that wet nose, the slobber, the claws. I mentioned the teeth, right? Really, I had no idea. I've changed my mind. I want a walrus.
That was fun. Yeah,